What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and my Denver Broncos franchise series here in Madden 13. We are 0-1 to start the season. We lost week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and now it's week 2. We've headed to Atlanta to face the Atlanta Falcons, and the Atlanta Falcons will start out with a ball and Matt Ryan under center. Kaufman's in motion there, and Ryan will hand off to Michael Turner, who goes up the middle and gets taken down, but not before he gets a 4-yard gain on the run. Later in the drive, 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. Matt Ryan under center again. He drops back to pass, moves around the pocket, fires left, and that ball is broken up by 2 defenders who covered Julio Jones, and the Falcons would have to punt the ball. Now we have Peyton Manning in the Denver Bronco offense coming out onto the field. You can see Manning only has 150 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception on the year, and is completing under 50% of his passes. So handoff to McGahee on the first play for Denver, and goes right and gets 5 yards on the run play, setting up 2nd and 5 for the Denver Broncos. Manning hands off again on 2nd and 5 to McGahee, who finds a hole up the middle and is finally taken down at the Atlanta 45-yard line, but not after gaining 15 yards on the run. So a nice run for Willis McGahee and a good start to the game for the Denver Broncos. Now on 1st and 10, Manning is in the shotgun, drops back to pass, and he is sacked by the Atlanta defense, taken down on the play, and later that would set up a 3rd and 21 for the Denver Broncos. Manning in the shotgun. He drops back to pass, fires right, and hits Eric Decker, and he gets all the way up to the Atlanta 26-yard line on that 30-yard reception, gives them a 1st down. So later in the drive, 2nd and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Manning fires right again to Michael Sims-Walker, who gets 8 yards on the pass play. That would set up 3rd and 2. Manning would be under center on 3rd and 2, and he would hand off to Noshan Moreno, who would go up the middle, find a hole, and finally taken down after an 8-yard gain on the run play there, setting up 1st and goal for the Denver Broncos on the Atlanta 10-yard line. Now Manning drops back to pass on 1st and goal. He fires left and hits Jacob Tamme for the touchdown on the left-hand side, and the Denver Broncos have scored first, putting them up 7-0 over the Atlanta Falcons. Now Atlanta on 3rd and 4 on their next drive. A screen pass to Michael Turner, who gets upfield, breaks 1 tackle, and is finally taken down at the Denver 45-yard line for a 22-yard gain, I believe. Later on, 1st and 10, Matt Ryan's looking to pass. He fires up the middle to Griner, who breaks 1 tackle and is finally taken down on the play at the Denver Broncos 25-yard line, setting up 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now. Ryan back to pass, looks right and finds Griner again, who breaks another tackle and is finally taken down by Champ Bailey, but not before he gets a 1st down. 2nd and 2 now for the Atlanta Falcons, and you can see a flag there, and Ryan's looking to pass. Looks like it's going to be a free play, and Polite gets into the end zone, but the flag will determine the outcome of this play, and it is offsides by the Denver Broncos, so it will be a touchdown. And we'll move to the 2nd quarter after Atlanta has added a field goal, making the score 10-7 Atlanta. So Atlanta with the ball now on 3rd and 12. Ryan fires right, hits Julio Jones, who breaks Champ Bailey's tackle and is finally taken down at the Denver Broncos 37-yard line. Sets up a 1st down for Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Now handoff to Michael Turner, who goes right and kind of breaks 1 tackle, but finally taken down after an 8-yard gain on the run. 3rd and 2 now for the Atlanta Falcons. Man in motion here. Ryan drops back to pass. He's looking for a receiver. Fires deep left, and he hits his receiver, Tony Gonzalez, I believe. And that will be an incomplete pass as he was out of bounds. They would settle for a field goal, putting them up 13-7 over the Denver Broncos. And here you see McGahee getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage there. 3rd and 12 now. Manning looking to pass, and he is taken down for a sack by Moore before he can get the pass off, and the Broncos would have to punt. Later on in the 2nd quarter, the Falcons already have the ball in the Denver Broncos territory at the 44-yard line. Matt Ryan drops back to pass, and he fires to Roddy White, who gets the 1st down to the Denver Broncos 33-yard line. Later in the drive, 3rd and 3 for the Atlanta Falcons. Ryan would pitch to Michael Turner, who would get tackled behind the line, or actually on the line, and that would be 4th and 3. They would settle for another field goal, putting them up 16-7 over the Broncos. Now Manning and the Broncos going again, and we have a completed pass to Eric Decker for the 1st down, but we have a flag, and it is holding against Brandon Stokely, it looked like, and that will bring the ball back later on the drive. 2nd and 5. Manning passes deep right and hits Eric Decker for the first down again. And oh, they rip the ball out, and Moore gets the pickup of the fumble before he got out of bounds. And Atlanta will take over. You can see in the replay there that number 50 just ripped that ball out of Eric Decker's hands, and Moore came in there and scooped it up before he went out of bounds. And that will give the Atlanta Falcons the ball in Denver Bronco territory with just over a minute to go in the second quarter. Matt Ryan back to pass on 3rd and 6. He's back there. He got all day, and he hits Roddy White, who gets taken down right at the line of scrimmage or at the first down marker, and he gets the first down. They give it to him. So 1st and 10, Ryan back to pass. He hits White again, who gets immediately tackled and gets an 8-yard gain, and they will take a timeout. Just under a minute to go, 2nd and 2, Ryan looking for a receiver. He's looking, he's got all day, and he goes deep, and that should have been picked off by the Denver Broncos defense. Sets up 3rd and 2. Matt Ryan back to pass. He's looking for receiver. He finds Griner again. He gets down to about the 6-yard line, and that would set up 1st and goal with 30 seconds to go. Matt Ryan would be under center. He would drop back to pass. He would fire out right to Gonzalez, who would get down to about the 2.5-yard line. With 10 seconds left, 2nd and goal, Matt Ryan drops back to pass, and he finds Roddy White over the right-hand side for the touchdown, putting the Atlanta Falcons up 23-7 heading into halftime there. So the Denver Broncos are down by 16 points heading into halftime. Got to find something to get them going. They start with the ball in the 3rd quarter, and Manning drops back to pass, fakes the handoff, and he hits Joel Dreesen somehow in double coverage there, who gets all the way up to the Atlanta Falcons' 42-yard line. Later in the drive, 3rd and 12 from the Atlanta 43. Manning back to pass again. He goes over the middle, hits Joel Dreesen again, who breaks a tackle and is taken down at the Atlanta 22-yard line for the first down, and the Broncos are on the move. 1st and 10 now at the 22-yard line. Manning back to pass, hits Jacob Tamme for the first down to the 10-yard line. So that sets up 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos from the 10-yard line early here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff now to Willis McGahee, who goes left, and he is hit hard on the play by Edwards, I believe, and he fumbles the ball. Atlanta takes over, and the Denver Broncos' hopes of coming back in this game right now are dashed. So handoff to Michael Turner here to start out the Atlanta Falcons play, and it is stymied behind the line of scrimmage. Matt Ryan back to pass now, hits Julio Jones for the first down, and he is taken down at the 23-yard line for the first down. Later on in the drive, 2nd and 10, handoff to Michael Turner, who goes up the middle for 5 yards. He's got 71 yards on the day so far. 3rd and 5 now for Atlanta here in the 3rd quarter. Matt Ryan back to pass, hits Griner again. Griner has been big in this game, and there's an injury, and I am not sure who that was to. I think it was Von Miller. We'll check at the end of the game. Later on, Matt Ryan back to pass on 1st and 10. He's looking. He's got all day. He is going deep to the left, and that one is broken up by Raheem Moore, I believe, on the play. So they would have to punt, I guess, or no, that was 2nd and 10 or 1st and 10 or something. So here we go. Sorry about that, guys. We would go to 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons on this drive. It's actually 3rd and 6 now. We are going to hand off to the running back who goes up the middle, and he is taken down, and they would have to punt eventually on that drive. Later on in the 3rd quarter, Manning back to pass. He goes deep right. He hits Eric Decker for the first down up to the 25-yard line. Eric Decker's got 3 receptions for 57 yards in this game. So 3rd and 10 now for the Broncos. Manning gets hit, but not before he can throw the ball to Eric Decker and gets the first down up to the 48-yard line. Later on the drive, 2nd and 4, handoff to McGahee, who breaks tackle, goes up the middle, and finally taken down just short of the first down. 3rd and inches to go, and Manning would be under center here on 3rd and inches, and he would hand off to Moreno, who goes up the middle, gets a couple yards, and gets the first down, continuing this drive for the Denver Broncos. Later on in the drive, 1st and 10, Manning passes to Brandon Stokely, who gets taken down a yard short of the first down. He's got 2 catches for 15 yards. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, handoff to Moreno, who goes up the middle and gets the 2 yards or the 1 yard that was needed for the first down. Later on in the drive, 2nd and 12 for the Denver Broncos. Manning back to pass over the middle to Stokely, who goes up the middle and finds a 14-yard reception there for the first down. later on in the drive. Seconds to go in the third quarter, and handoff to McGahee, who goes up the middle, gets 7 yards on the play, and has 31 yards rushing on the day on 13 carries. Fourth quarter now, Denver has the ball. Manning's back to pass. He fires left, and that is broken up in the end zone by the Atlanta Falcons defense there, and the Denver Broncos would have to settle for a field goal. They're down 23-10 now in this game. Matt Ryan and the Falcons with the ball, and Matt Ryan passes right to Roddy White, who jukes a defender and gets all the way down to the Denver Broncos 37-yard line, and you can see the comparison in stats there, barely, and it looks like Matt Ryan's winning that competition. Now, handoff to Michael Turner up the middle, down to the Denver Broncos 20-yard line. He is over 100 yards rushing in this game, and their drive would continue. 2nd and 7, Matt Ryan back to pass. He's looking for a receiver and has all day again, and he hits Griner, who's all the way down to the 1-yard line, sets up 1st and goal. Griner has 59 yards receiving in this game so far. He's a big player in this game, and Michael Turner would get in the end zone on the next play, putting Atlanta up 29-10 in this game. After they missed a 2-point conversion there, you see. So they're up 29-10 with just over 11 minutes to go. Manning and the Broncos looking to get something going, and Manning hits Stokely over the middle for the big gain up to the 43-yard line, and the Denver Broncos are on the move here. 2nd and 10, Manning in the shotgun, drops back to pass. He's looking for a receiver and hits McGahee on the screen, and he's got some blocking up the middle, or up the right-hand side, and he's finally taken out, or pushed out kind of, at the 37-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons. Later on, Peyton Manning looking to pass, and that one is going to be intercepted by Owens of the Atlanta defense, and he will get taken down at about the 29-yard line, and another drive for the Broncos ends in interception. The Atlanta Falcons would eventually punt, and the Denver Broncos would get the ball back here, and we would hand off to McGahee, who goes up the middle. And later on in the drive, it would be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Manning would fire over the right to Michael Sims Walker, who gets almost the 1st down, inches to go. Later on in the drive, 3rd and 21, Manning looking for someone. He's going to pass, and he is hit before he can get a good pass off. They would have to go for it now on 4th and 21. Manning is looking for a receiver, and he is going to fire deep up the middle to Tammy, who is wide open for the reception. He's into the end zone for the touchdown for the Denver Broncos. They're back in this game, barely, with some time left. They are down 29-16, and they're going to go for 2. And Manning is going to pass to Thomas for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down 29-18 with just over 5 minutes to go, but they would not be able to come back. The game would end with Atlanta winning 29-18, and the Broncos are now 0-2 to start this season. So not a very good start for Peyton Manning and the Broncos. We'll take a look at some stats here. He had 339 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, so better than week 1. McGahee had 41 yards rushing, so our rushing game is not really getting going very much. Eric Decker was our top receiver with 98 yards. Tammy, though, had 77 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Raheem Moore had the most tackles, which is not good. We'll look at the injury report here. We had a few injuries in this game. We have Demaryius Thomas, which was injured in the preseason, I believe. He's out for 4 weeks, more weeks. But Von Miller was injured for 6 weeks. Noshawn Moreno for 6 weeks in this game. And Mike Adams, I believe, was injured in this game for 3 weeks. And our next game, week 3, is at home against the Houston Texans. So check us out there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys